Hey, how you doing? It's your boy Jamie O'Keefe, and today I want to have a revisit of Aaliyah's self-titled album, Aaliyah.
Is, in my opinion, really good. It's self-titled, Aaliyah. We have 13 songs plus a bonus track. First single is titled We Need a Resolution. And it speaks about relationships, every kind of relationship, from bad ones to good ones to even abusive ones. We have a lot of party tracks, a lot of big, beautiful ballads, as well as subtle ballads. And it's very edgy, it's very dark in some instances, but it's a lot of fun as well. I had a great time making my new album, recording in Australia, New York, and LA with Timbaland and the rest of my super hot production team, Butta, J-Dub, and Key Beats, Static and Black from Playa, Tank, and Missy.
All right, so Aaliyah's self-titled album, that is the third and final album that she released before she passed. And man, I must say, it's an incredible album. And for it to come out 20 years ago, I don't know how you could just love an album more and more over time, you know? Like, I already had it on CD. I already had it on CD before it hit streaming services, so I was already bumping it. And man, let me tell you, I just fall in love with that album over and over again. It just hit so different. The way Aaliyah came out with that album. Like, I mean, when you say when somebody's ahead of their time, she definitely was. I mean, that album was so smooth. The way that it just, she came in a way that we didn't expect. First of all, Timbaland only produced 3 tracks on that album. And technically 2 of them was for that album, because I Care For You was actually made for the One in a Million album. So, and then she worked with all these other producers. Man, it was such a fresh, futuristic, soulful approach to R&B and urban pop. I mean, she really reigned as the queen of urban pop. And it's that whole album. I like this. It's just no skips. Now, there's times I just want to listen to a certain song, and I listen to that, and I probably listen to it again, and then put the CD in. I'm gonna listen to You Got Nerve. Then all of a sudden, you know, you wait for the CD to load, and track 1 comes on, which is We Need a Resolution. And he's like, you know what? I'm just go ahead and let that ride, let the album ride. I just let it play. I can't just skip this. And then Loose Rap comes on, which has always been one of my favorite Aaliyah songs, and it's like climbing higher to the top. I don't know if it's my second most favorite Aaliyah song now. It's gone up there now, and it's been in the top 5, I believe, but maybe number 2. I don't. It's kind of hard to say. Like, when I think of my favorite Aaliyah song, especially on that album, it's hard just to pick one, because there's so many great songs, and they're all different. Like, I was listening to What If the other day, and that was probably my least favorite song album at one point back in the day, back in 2001. I like the song a lot. I mean, I think it's my least favorite. Doesn't mean I hate it or dislike it. Man, that song is fire. And especially because you grow with it. I was a teenager then. I was in high school. I was 18 when that album came out. No, actually, I was about to turn 18. I was 17. I turned 18 the next month. And then, you know, she died the same month of my birthday, like 22 days later. The subject matter is so mature. So, you know, when I'm grown now and I'm pushing 40, these lyrics hit different. It really grows with you, and time is so mature. You know, it's a bit of everything in relationships. Like she said, that's what she wanted it to be. And I mean, it talks about domestic abuse and sexuality and issues in relationships and resolving it, and just being in love, and I just want to be with you. It's whatever you want it to be. And I care for you. I want to be with you. You know, I got you. I see you broke your heart, but I want to be with you. Yeah. So if you ask me what my favorites are, it's gonna be hard to say. I will say, like one of my most favorite Aaliyah songs is "More Than a Woman." That whole beat, that beat alone is just crazy, and it just flows so well together. Well, Timberland, you is a beast when it comes to these samples, yo. Even with the "We Need a Resolution," that's another one of my most favorite. It's like my part of, I just have so many favorites on there. That's her best work. It's the reason why it's streamed so much right now, and it's only been out since September on streaming services, and get an average about what 4 million streams a month, which is crazy. She's like in the top what 5, 6, 7 like women in music and pop of the most streamed women, like her, Adele, Mariah Carey. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, even her streaming right now is above Beyonce. Not to no hating or anything like that. I'm just saying, people keep doing this comparison stuff, but you see, it's what it is. Rock the Boat and each song, and it just the way she to put it in order, it just flows so perfectly, yo. And I feel like, I mean, like if you listen to I Can Be. Like, listen, like Lenny Kravitz could easily be on that song, or even What If. I like how she has 2 songs that have rock elements in it, and it would be so dope. Like I always thought that her and Lenny Kravitz could make some dope music together. Yeah, it's just so timeless. I can just drive around and listen to the album, and just be like, yeah, it's whatever. I can escape. I can feel whatever I'm feeling. Enjoy the album, and it's about something about Aaliyah's spirit. When you listen to the music, it's very hopeful and uplifting. It really is. It's people say bad company corrupts good manners, or the people that you're around, influence you. Listen, and it has a lot to do with their energy. So it's the same thing with their music. You listen to their music, there's still the energy. You're gonna get that vibe, and I think there's such a reason why that album and where she was in that point in life. I mean, she literally was working on Queen of the Damned the same. She was shooting Queen of the Damned, and then that night recording the album. She was recording her dream. She was shooting her dream role as a vampire, as the queen of our vampires, at that, and shooting that and doing the album at the same time, working her butt off, but doing what she loves, and it made her happy. And you can feel it throughout the album. You can really feel it throughout the album. Fun fact: Rock the Boat. She recorded that song when she was 19, and she was wanting to release that song sooner, but they felt like she was still too young because the song was so sensual. So those vocals that you're hearing is a 19-year-old Aaliyah, not 21 or 22-year-old Aaliyah from Rock the Boat, and it still just fits perfectly. Like, she didn't need to change anything about that. It was just beautiful and perfect. The song is so beautiful, and that song almost didn't happen because the producer wasn't feeling the beat, and Static heard something. He was like, nah, I'm gonna write to this, and ended up being one of Aaliyah's most popular songs. Yeah, it's right now it's my most favorite album of all time. I can just listen to it. I don't. It's an album I don't get tired of it. It's like, and even if I haven't listened to it in a little while, it's like a whole newness of love for the album, in so many ways, from artistically, vocally, like the choices made vocally and arrangements, or lyrically, or production-wise. It's a whole work of art. If you want to make a great album, that's one of those albums you want to study. It's just one of those albums to study. If you're an artist, you want to write. It's so much out of it that is just great and inspiring. She, like, that album, she wanted Janet Jackson on there. There was a plan to have Janet and Leah do a song together, and they were supposed to be the lead singles for both their albums, because their albums was coming out around the same time. So that was supposed to be the lead single, but that didn't work out because of schedule conflict, as well as she wanted to do a duet with D'Angelo, which would have been fire, because he's more neo-soul, and I would love to hear Aaliyah's voice on more of a neo-soul song, because she has such a voice that she can sing anything. She can sing country, She can sing pop, she can sing rock, she'll kill it. She has the vocals to do it and do it well. Well, that's all I have to say for that. Let me know in the comments what you think about Aaliyah's album, self-titled album. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, get at your boy and hit that bell. All right, peace.